Calgary's new council is just weeks into the job and they are jumping right into budget talks. The mayor says he wants to cut the proposed property tax hike in half. Now they have to figure out how to do it. Jordan Canagan reports.
In their first regular meeting of council in the 4-year term, talks turned to taxes.
I'm going to be going into this budget process with an aim for at least a half reduction for the tax increase that was voted upon by the previous council.
How the new mayor plans to do that is yet to be seen. What's proposed right now is nearly $300 million in new spending. On the table is a proposed 5.4% jump for residential properties and a 1.3% increase on the non-residential side.
It comes down to that we cannot have another 8.9% increase in property taxes like we did last year, and I recognize a portion of that is due to the province, but ultimately we have to take care of ours.
Some councillors think cutting the proposed tax hike in half is a tough task. They'll have 2 weeks to consider it.
So as it currently stands, there's nothing really within the budget that would result in a 50% cut, in my opinion.
While others say they need to find that savings, from considering efficiencies to cutting the climate mitigation work.
A lot of promises made by a lot of these councillors that were hired was the climate fund, right? I believe that's honestly a waste of money in my opinion right now. I think we can eliminate a big portion of that, if not all of it.
And we also think a lot about coordinating construction works. The idea to dig once so that there's collaboration between, say, the water utility, NMAX, ATCO, roads. There's a lot of ways that we can make the existing resources go further.
Jordan joins us from City Hall tonight. Jordan, another consideration is revisiting the tax shift.
And Tara, for the last several years, the city has worked to move that tax burden away from non-residential properties to residential properties, so away from businesses and on to homeowners. The city says that it's done to make things more equal and to make Calgary more business friendly. But if that were to be revisited, if that tax shift is canceled for this year, it would mean that that proposed property tax increase would come down significantly. The mayor says every option will be on the table when they start those discussions, which will begin on November 24th. Those final decisions will happen by the end of the month. Tara?
Okay, Jordan Canagan at City Hall. Jordan, thank you.